Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twisted Paper Studio. How are you? I hope everyone is well. Today is day 98, you guys, day 98 of the 100-day craft project. So I did get a few questions and I think I'm going to try to answer them today. Well, I'll do the best that I can, but it can be helpful to those that didn't ask the question. Possibly it could help you too. I'm going to read our dragon card here today and give them out my beautiful blessings, and we'll get started. Asparagus dragon, consistent. Let's go ahead and read that, what the asparagus dragon has to say. Consistent. We have been so consistent, you guys, for 98 days. Asparagus dragon. The asparagus dragon reminds you to find your best time to work. You don't have to be fast at what you do, but you should try to be consistent. Stand up tall so you can see what needs to be done. It is a good time to create a to-do list so you can stay on track. Once you've determined your most productive part of the day, you should make plans to be at your desk, your place of work, during that time. Tackling your priorities will bring you satisfaction. Each thing you check off that list is a win. Isn't that true? The asparagus dragon. Okay. Consistent. We have been consistent, you guys. Oh, we have. Okay. So, let's read our beautiful blessings. Let's see. Hold on. It's loading. My bad habit is kicking in. It's loading. Come on, load. Hurry up. It's just spinning round and round, you guys. Okay, here we go. So, beautiful blessings to Stacy Lynn, AJ's Inspired Life, Diane Turner, Roxy Baker, Miss Tucker D, Suzanne Carvey, Elle, Nancy's Cozy Cottage, and Bonnie Carroll's Creation. Beautiful blessings to you. Okay, so I thought I turned my thing off. So my timer has started, and we're going to get going. So I got a lot of questions about fabric and where I get my fabric, how I choose my fabric. I get a lot of those questions. So I'm gonna bring some fabric up here to start. Let me find. So I have them in small, oops, I don't know what that was. I have them in small bins and baskets behind me. So I'm bringing this one up first. I sorted them out in like lights and light pinks, very light colors, you know, very, very light colors. And I folded them. But now, if they're not pieces of well, here's a piece, but if they're not pieces of small pieces of fabric, if they're small pieces of fabric, I probably have the whole piece here. But if they're coming off of pieces of larger piece of fabric, like possibly this, some stars, I'm trying to look at my newer fabrics. I don't know. I'm trying to see where I would have. Oh, like this one. So, like this, and let me see. This, I know that I have larger pieces in my storage. Did I say what I was saying? Okay, so the smaller pieces that I have, I know they're one piece, like this. This is one piece of fabric. That's the one piece I have, and I've avocado dyed these. These are all avocado dyed. Waiting for me to use. I haven't used them. I did this last year. I still haven't used them in my work. So if they're the one piece, I have it. That's all I have in the basket. But in this, I have larger pieces of fabric that I take a small piece of it and I bring it into my basket pile so that I can pull from it when I'm going to use it. Sometimes I have very large pieces It all depends on how often I use them. I think I pulled this out for Valentine's Day, and I only used a small piece. So I should be taking I personally would be taking a small piece and then putting the larger piece away, so that I can have it to pull from it. So the way I pull my fabrics is I mostly color categorize them. So I color categorize them, and sometimes, not all times, I put them in the texture also. Like if they're laces, if they're cottons, if they're linens, sometimes, but not all the times. It all depends. I also have very little space. So right now I have stuff that is crammed everywhere in here. So let's see. I'm going to take some things out today and do a little like inspiration kind of a thing, but I don't know that possibly I'm going to make anything today, but I'll take some fabrics out so you can kind of see how I would piece them together. So I'm going to look in here to see what inspires me, if anything. Maybe something might not inspire me. Maybe it will. Maybe it might not. Now see this, I know I only have one piece. This is like a French linen-y type of fabric. Some things I remember where I got them from, some things I don't. Some things are very, very old that I've had for a long time. Some things are new. Some things I have that I just recently got. Like I can tell you all these things, you guys, I got thrifting. Everything here, I got thrifting. It was all white. I got it thrifting. I may have picked them up for a few dollars, or, you know, I may have picked them up at yard sales, thrifting, antique shops, and I just avocado dyed them all. I don't go shopping in one particular place. I look everywhere for fabric, just like I do for paper. I look everywhere I go. So let me put that back in here. I don't know if I'm feeling this too much because it's got a hot pink hue. So I would have to have more of this deeper pink in it. If I were looking for something in a baby pink, like in a baby pink hue, then I would find more fabrics in this family. But that's how I would do that. So let's pull this aside, and maybe let's pull a blue aside. I don't know, you know, what I'm gonna make, but I'm liking these fabrics. These are French fabrics. I know that I got it from a French seller, I believe, on Etsy. And I also picked something. Well, let's pick one of these. I also picked something that is more plainer. Let me take a look. That has not so much. I'm trying to look. That it doesn't have so much design on it. Well, this is plain. This has some words on it, so I might pick that. I'm trying to see if I have anything. Here, I have this. This has a design on it, but it's plain. So let's pull this aside. Let me pull out another basket so you can kind of see how I have my fabrics. Okay. So now I have another basket here, and these are in colors. I also have some stars in here. Sometimes I separate. Sometimes I'll add something that I have in the whites and the pinks, but I'll also add it in the colors because so I remember that it's there. You know, that's my trick. Because if I'm not looking for whites or colors, whites and pinks and light colors, and I'm looking for darker colors, I might add something in that I could also use with these colors. So I can use these stars in this color, and I could also use it in the light colors. So I do that so that I can remember it's there. I don't even know how I where I had these, if this even went in here, because this reminds me of reds, and there's no reds in here. This is more like my oranges, greens, yellowies, blues, and purples. That's how I have them set up, you guys. So now we did pick out some blues. So let's go over here. It looks like I have this one, and I have another piece of this blue here. I have a little piece of like white with blue on it. And also what I do is I take old and mix it with new. I don't always use new, all new, and I don't always use all old. I mix old with new. I have a place where I do get my fabric, and their website is being done right now, so there's no way for me to even get them. I've been emailing back and forth, so I guess as soon as their website is up, I'll be able to tell you where I buy my vintage fabric when I can't go out thrifting. I'm just trying to look here to see if there's anything else in the blues that I could possibly use. Now see, this is new. These are old. I could mix this new with the old. We're getting a lot into pattern, but I don't mind mixing things at all. I'm not afraid to mix anything up. I'm really not. I like this as an old piece of linen. This was a piece of tablecloth. I'm liking that, but I may not use all this stuff. I may just bring it out so that I can kind of get an idea of something, but I don't have to use everything that I pull out. Here, this is new, and I might bring this in with what I'm using with old. So all these things are old, but this is new. And then this is old, but I think I like all those together. I really am not a blue. I don't tend to gravitate towards blue, but I like working with all colors. I really do. And I'm thinking I like this. I also like this, and I like this. So we'll pull these out. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but we'll pull them out so we can try to see what we could possibly use. I'd like to mix textures too. So I'll pull, these are all like a cottony type feel. And then this is a more heavier duty type fabric, like a oh, I can't think of the word right now. It's, you know what I mean. What's the word? It's because I'm filming, I can't think. And then this is more like a really heavy duty type of linen-y type feel. Okay, so I'm going to pull these on the side here. And just because I don't know what I want to do now, this is what I do, you guys. I'm liking stuff, so I pull it. This is an old linen, what are those things called? Those dish towels, but it's very old. But I thought, how cool is it? I could use that on a book. I mean, I don't know. I might take a bird from there. I haven't even cut it up yet. I don't even know. All right, so let's go more now with the pinks, because I did pull a lot of the blues out of there. And we'll go take a look in the pinks. Now, I can mix anything I want with pinks. I could take something from an orange and mix it with pinks. I could take something from a green and mix it with the pinks. Could get away with some blue, but I don't know that I would. I probably wouldn't mix the pinks with the purple. So I'm going to put this basket back for right now. I'll leave this up here because I don't know what it is that I was going to do with it. Maybe I might take a piece of green out so I could take a look to see. Now, I might take a piece of green out that has some flowers in it, because that would go good with the pinks. Green and pinks. Although these have two prints of flowers, so I might not use them. Let's take out a polka dot. When in doubt, always take out a polka dot. That's what I do, you guys. Let me see. What else do I have here? There's a darker polka dot. I wonder about this one. No, I don't like that one. And then these are more limier greens. And if I wanted to go really cute, I mean, these are new. This is, I think, I buy some things that have some images on them that are fun. I always like fun images. So here I have some bees, I have polka dots, I have macaroons, I have stars. If I buy something new in the stores, I like to buy with, you know, those fun, cute things. If I'm buying vintage and older, oh my gosh, sorry guys, my camera fell. If I'm buying, that's what I was saying. If I was buying vintage or older, I usually look for texture. And I also look for the patterns that are like smaller, closer together. I like those sort of patterns in the vintage fabric that you, compared to the newer fabrics, the patterns are more spacious. A lot of vintage fabrics, the patterns are very closer and tighter together. I like that look. So I look for that when I'm looking for vintage fabrics. I also I don't always look for just fabric. I look for clothing and sheets and table linens, and these are all the things that I went over in the beginning of my 100-day project. So you can look for those things when you're searching for you know, your fabrics. So let's take out something else. Well, now this has some yellow in it. There's still a lot of flowers, but I'm liking this one. And now see, I like this one. So now I took this one out because that's what I started with. But then I took the green out to go with it. But now the green is looking nice with this. So could even make a whole different change to what I was doing. So let's take it out so you can understand the way I think about things. And how I go through picking stuff out. So let me put this one away and we'll pull out another one. I don't know how much more I have over here. I'm gonna take a look. See what I have so much fabric, you guys, just so much. Now this has a lot of vintage fabric, so this is like antique ticking pink. But that's not going to go with what we pulled. I did have some stuff out here for Christmas. I have some stuff with some farm animals on it, some checkers, some polka dot. This is like vintagey, very vintagey, see-through those raised velvety dot polka dots. Whenever I see that, I just have to buy it at any thrift shop. Here's some pink stuff now. Let's take a look at what I have here. So I have stuff mixed all together, you guys. It's just, I pull from it so I can get my inspiration. I usually clean it up a few times a year, and I'll go back to my big thing and pull more fabric. I'm liking this piece right here. I forgot about that piece. I'm also liking these baby roses. Let me see. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I'm also liking these baby roses. So I'm going to pull those over to the side with this. I mean, I'm getting inspired by it, so I'm going to pull them out. I don't know. I'm putting the ticking away for right now. I'm not wanting to use that. I have some, this is newer baby animals. I think I got it at Walmart. I like the baby animals on there. That always inspires me, you guys. I have some really, really, really vintage fabric with the scarecrows on it for Halloween and Thanksgiving. I have never used it. I got it, you know, so long ago. I just never used it. Let's see. Oh, here's some inspired fabric that I have some pieces of. I think I got this at a yard sale. Somebody was making a quilt or something, and I picked it up. Yes, because they were making something because they have the backing on there. So, I mean, I always look for things like this when I go junking, when I go yard sailing, when I go antiquing, thrifting. I like to do that. That's where I like to get my fabric. Don't get me wrong, I love new fabric too, but my favorite is, of course, vintage old fabric. And I have this here. Look, this is pink, and this has the little sugar bell, I think they're sugar bell flowers, you know, some embroidery on there, and it's vintagey old, but it could possibly go with this somewhere, so maybe I'll just take it out because it's inspired me. If I were going to be making a theme, a color, oh look, see, I have this is very, very antique, vintagey, well, probably not antique, but vintagey. It's baby pink with little purple roses. And see, I have this with the larger rosebuds on here. I have all these, and all these colors are meshing in for me, so I'm liking them all together. I like them all together. It's very shabby chic, so I possibly am going to take these out and pull them onto the side. I forget what I was saying. So, oh, if I have like a theme or something that I'm working with, and I have a reason to pull out fabrics and keep them all together for a project. So especially like at Christmas time, if I have hold on one second, I'm sorry. If I have at Christmas time that I'm making a Santa journal, I'll take out some reds and greens and I'll put them together, and then I'll choose what I'm going to be using on the cover of my book. So let us go ahead and see. Now, I don't know what I'll come up with here, but you were here with me and I pulled these out. So I did get the request to see how my little cuckoo brain works. So we're gonna try this out. I'll work with the pinks first, because that's readily easy for me. Do I want to play? I'm gonna play with this box. Not that I will make it on this box. This has a window, and I probably won't use that. But I'm just gonna play with the box just because to give me a base, to something to play on. So this is what I do. I take the fabric like this, and I start laying it down. I lay it down. And of course, this way isn't for everyone. I don't expect you all to do it my way. I'm just giving you some insight and some, creativity for you to go and try this on your own. That's how I found my creativity in doing things, is I just put stuff down and played with it, and exactly how I would pick out an outfit, you guys. If I took out a pair of jeans and I wanted to match a top to it with a pair of shoes, this is the exact same way that I would do that. So possibly I would want a piece of this in here. So let me see what I have without ruining. I see that how I cut things off here to kind of preserve it, but that's okay. Sometimes when I only have a little piece left, I don't like to use too much. But here I'm just kind of piecing things together. I may not use this whole piece. I may not even use that. I may not use really anything, but I'm just trying to see. Now this is not going with this, and I liked that. That was my start. So I don't want these two pinks together. So I may take something with this darker pink in it, or maybe something with the yellow. And this has the yellow, and I actually like that look. So I'm going to bring that up there because I'd rather have more of that, and then check down here. I like that. So now with these two, I'm not liking the white so much because there's not so much white in there. I may just use a small piece of the white, tiny little piece of the white, and I'm going to go back and look at the green to see what happens when I put the green down here. Remember, when in doubt, polka dot it up. Let's see. I'm liking that, but I don't know. So let's try it on the whole back of the piece here. Did I start my timer? Oh, I did. I had to pause my camera a few times, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm liking that. I like that very much. So possibly we just created a book cover. That could be a possibility for me. This could be something on the inside of the book. Maybe I might make it a page because it's kind of like in the same family and it's pretty. Or maybe I could do a pocket on the inside of the book, something like that. But I definitely will keep it with this design. We didn't go with that. I could break up this green in the back by using something like this. Let's see if oh, wait a minute. There was this too. Let's see what happens if I break it up, the green. And possibly I do it here. And then I have no reason how I put my fabrics. I know that though when I make a cover, I just make them different sizes. Like I won't really ever do the same size on the back and the same size on the front, and then the same size on the front and the same size on the back. I won't really ever do that. I'll do something like really long and then small, and then I'll maybe do something like tall and moved over like that. And then possibly I might do something up here, and then maybe something down here, or possibly be even like this down here. No, I wouldn't do that. And maybe I'll go shopping in my stash again because I didn't find what I liked. So I'm liking this setup here with these 4 fabrics, but I'm not seeming to find what I want in the corner or how I want it. So I'll just keep going until I have something that I like. Just, you know, some kind of look that I like. And I'm thinking that I just like the 4 of these pieces. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll do a quick, well, I might even put it on here too. So what I do is I do my quick reel on Instagram and then I drop it in here. So I may just, we don't have very much time left. I'm going to take out the other one and do that one so we can work with a different color. But I may just do that in a quick reel, you guys. I'm not going to start another book. There's not enough time left to do that in the 100-day project, but I did pick out these 4 colors with you, so I will make a quick reel so you can see me try to figure it out and put it together. This isn't a total no, but it's not a yes either, so I don't know really what I'm going to do with that. So let's start. The timer's going to go off, but we will do something in a different color in case you guys don't work with pinks and you work with different colors. So I'm going to pull, excuse me, I'm going to pull this out, this tea. I like this teacup. I believe that I got this in Hobby Lobby. I believe so. So I'm gonna pull this teacup out here and see what else I pulled out, because I really don't know. I did pull this out. Oh, is this like a brocade? It's a brocade fabric. Okay, let's see. I did pull this out too. Well, now this is I like this one. See, now this is very old. This is stained. I probably won't use it in my work, but I do wash my fabric first before I put it in my craft room whenever I buy it out. So I just probably will cut this out of here. But this, however, is like a more plain, and I like that actually right there. I do like that. So let's take a look and see. Maybe I just use a piece of it there. Let me look. And again, sometimes this doesn't come so easily to me. Sometimes it takes me a long time, a really long time to get the look that I want with fabric. It's not always 1, 2, 3 easy. Sometimes when I'm looking for things, I find it 1, 2, 3 easy. And I'll show you what I mean before the timer goes off. I'll show you. Now I'm taking away the tea things because the birds just caught my eye. And possibly I might go in a different direction than the direction I was in, because I pulled a different color blue out, this one, when I pulled out the birds. And maybe, oops, maybe I might put this back here. No, I don't know. No. I like it, but I don't like it. It's just a play, you guys. It's the same with collage. If you are, hold on just a moment, please. Okay, sorry, that keeps happening. Okay, so it's just a play, you guys, with fabric. You may not always find your pattern that you want right away. And if you're having problems, you know, step away from it, leave it down, you know, leave it on your table for the night and walk away. You can walk away from it. Oh, look, and I like this look, actually. I like this very much so. Now, I put this white piece over here. Oh, yeah, and don't forget about our bird one. Maybe I like this better than that. Oh, hold on. Maybe I stopped the timer. Maybe I like this piece better than this. Oh, yeah, I like that. And I like it with the birds, too, and that. And now what I was going to say was, remember, so I put this over to the side for these colors, but I have this white piece here. I'm not going to use the whole thing in this pile, so I could also use it in this pile right here. I could use it, and I like this whole combination of what's going on here. So now we picked 2. I really like everything here. This is now two books, 2 potential book covers with fabric, and one of them I'm going to do on the fast thing. And now I did want to show you guys this. So I went into my stash, and this is what I mean. When I went into my stash, I was looking for something for a medieval book. And I had been going through my bins of fabric, and my eye just really caught some fabrics that I had there, and I got excited, so I pulled them. And I'll show you what I did. So I went in my bin looking for medieval kind of type fabric. So this is like a velvet, but it has a texture in it, so I liked that. And then I pulled this for like a medieval type. It has some embroidery on it. It was an old shirt. So now I have this, and then next to it was this. When I went into this was in my specialty fabrics, and I have some curtains in there that are lace and things like that. So this was next to, this is an old curtain, you guys. It's a curtain I got from a yard sale. I can tell you that. I know. It's a curtain. So this was in there, and I saw this, and then I saw this, and I saw this. So I had to go into another bin to get something else. And this is all in my own personal stash, and I'm just telling you the way my brain is working. So I had to go into another bin to get something else. And this, I saw this after getting this out and getting this out from my medieval. I didn't take this out, I just saw it. And then I went into my other bin, and I saw this. So this has bees on it. And I was like, oh my gosh. So now I have this all together for a potential book that I'm going to do with bees. And I love it. I love all the colors. And I thought, well, let me pull it all out. So I hope that helps you. I know that we didn't do a craft today, but I did give you a lot of information on the way my little kooky brain works. And so my advice to you is just, you know, go into your stash, if you have a stash of fabrics, and play around, put pieces down, put the size of your book down, see what it's going to be. You don't even have to put the size of your book down. You could just play around to see how you know, like things. Once you get them all together and what you want, then you can pick your base. You can, you know, boxes are my thing. I like to use boxes. Yesterday we had you know, the barbecue, and I took these boxes and I ran with them. We had cheese and crackers. I was like, I'll take the boxes, please. So yes, that's basically what I do with fabric. To get my fabrics, I couldn't pinpoint a certain place, but I can tell you that the place that I do get a majority of my vintage and antique fabrics, they are doing their website right now, so I will give that information once the website is up and running. There's nothing that can be done right now. It's not up and running yet. And then as far as if you are able to go out and around where you are and get fabrics, and you're able to do that, it's thrifting, it's antique shops, it's vintage shops, it's hand-me-downs from neighbors that are done with stuff, it's yard sailing, that kind of stuff. That's what I do. And my newer stuff, I can tell you that this is new, and everything else. This is new, and this. So all this stuff is vintagey, antique-y, old, and this stuff, I want to say these are the heavy-duty linen type fabrics. I either got them from Joann's or from Hobby Lobby. And these I'm pretty most definitely sure I got from Hobby Lobby. These are just a cottony type fabric. I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for joining me. It is day 98, you guys, of the 100-day craft project. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 99. Bye for now, my crafting buddies. I'll see you soon.